Welcome back to Frühling, everybody. It is a July morning. I just got my 7-hour warming up here. I do want to get down to, we're going to do both field 7 and 3. I want to get both of these limed. And since today is the start of a new month here, I'm going to buy field 2. Field 2 is ready to harvest. That is sorghum. And I want to get that bought before it can be harvested, so we got a free crop, of course. That is going for $67,000. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And that is ours. I do want to plant some vine crops on there in the future. But that'll be in the future. So let's get down and we're going to get some lime. I can't remember if I have fertilizer in here or lime. And we're going to get that spread. Okay, we got lime in here. So I'm going to hit 7 and 3. And then we'll be able to get a worker on the disc harrow. I do want to get down to field 14 today. We're going to get that harvested, and then I'm going to take that over to our flour factory because it's very important that we start getting some flour made for our donut business. It's going to bring in a lot of income. Yeah, I know I'm going to have to get some. Let me check the spreading width on here real quick. Okay, we can go wider than that. 42, I can get back over here a little bit. It ain't gonna take us long to do this, actually. Probably go really quick. And go to the left a little more. But yeah, we gotta get these rocks picked up, but I only can pick those up after I disc harrow, unfortunately. So it's probably gonna wreck my disc harrow a little bit. It's a lot of rocks. I gotta get this refilled over on our station over here. Our nice new crop on field 2 looks really good. That will be a cash crop, sorghum, because we got no other use for it. I guess we could, if we really wanted to, we could use that for the chickens. That might not be a bad idea, but we'll see where we're at. Looking good. Just hit this run here. Yeah, so we got a lot of field prep here to do. Disc harrow, rocks. I got a slurry field 3. And then I think I have to do 6 too, which is the one right next to our productions over there. Turn this width down a little bit. So now we can do probably 15 here. I think I might be able to spread lime after I disc harrow. Maybe it would last longer. But I think like the game wants you to do it before you plow or disc harrow, so it kind of gets worked into the soil. That's at least what I assume real life would be like. I am going through the lime quite quickly here, so I can't imagine it's going to last too long. It's a nice working width though. Doesn't take us that long to get through this. I was looking to maybe think about, I'd have to go on the mod hub though, because there isn't anything I believe in game. But if I could get a wagon that could, an auger wagon, that could take some lime, and then we could just get a bunch of lime bulk, take it right where we need it. But this isn't so bad either. I mean, this is pretty close. Yeah, no time at all. And I think what I'm going to put in this field is going to be barley. I do have barley planned on my work plan. I think it's a good idea, because we could either use it for the chickens, which produces a lot for the chickens, or we could go ahead and take it over and get made into some more flour. Like I said, we're at the point in this gameplay right now where things are going to go pretty quickly. Yeah, this is a modded spreader. I think the ones in game don't actually allow lime. The ones that, yeah, they got the pull behind lime spreaders, but the range isn't that big. Okay, we'll just set this over here for now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get in the Deutz here. The new Deutz we got on the, was it the previous episode or I think a couple ago? It was on sale, I couldn't resist it. Just a tad short of our horsepower, but I think we'll be able to make it work. I should probably get a front weight for this. I think I'm just gonna, let's check the sales real quick while we're here. That's nice. But we're not ready for that quite yet. I may do something like that in this playthrough, but we'll see. We don't need to go too big either. So front weight, let's get we might as well go ahead and buy one for this tractor. Probably gonna want something fairly heavy. Let's see, what do I have right now with the ones I got? So I got 1.1 ton on that John Deere, 1.5 here. We can do different colors for it too. Let's do Deutz. Yeah, we'll do that. It might be overkill. It's $1,500. I'm gonna run over there quick and grab that. Let's see how good this handles it. It's a lot of weight. But it seemed like the front of this one was always a little light anyway. Wow. Yeah, I got the wheel weights in the back too, so... That Deutz doesn't seem like it's the right green. I almost don't really like that. Let me see if I can get a better color matched. It needs to be... what? Lighter? Darker? I guess it ain't terrible. I mean, it would have to be a little bit darker, but... No. I think anything else I put on there is going to be really mismatched. It's just not quite the right color. It must be for a different Deutz tractor. Oh yes, before I started this episode I went ahead and cut, and we put this field here and the one next to it down there, way down there. Put that in the fermenting silo, so that'll be made into silage for our sales, I believe, in January. And normally I would go around the headland, but I think I can actually just put a worker on this and he should be good. If he doesn't get it all, we can come back and tidy it up a little bit. We'll know exactly where he's been with the markings here. But while he does this, yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna run down to, oop, don't mind me. We gotta get those picked up. We're gonna run down to 14 and get that harvested. I'm gonna jump in the combine. And then we'll bring we got the gravity box over there. Shouldn't get, I mean, I'm thinking we should be able to fit it all in that gravity box. But I guess we'll find out. And we got great demand at donut sales. If I could get those produced, that would be great. But I guess one step at a time. Yeah, it's going to take time to make this into flour, so that's not going to happen. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to see if I can actually get all this on the combine. And we won't have to worry about bringing the wagon over here. We'll bring the combine to the wagon. I'm going to make sure I'm on swath dropping. And we're not, so let's fold that out. There we go. So we're going to take the straw. We'll put it in our straw factory as well as field 6. I think I'm going to get this picked up at the end of this episode here because that should be a fairly quick job too. Alright, I'm going to crack on and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, that went pretty well. I decided to turn the swath drop off because there was no need for it. And that little bit, that would have been pretty scarce drop. I actually should have did it on that when I went the opposite direction there in that field too. But we'll get her picked up with a forge wagon. We'll make it work. Alright, I'm trying to think where we're going to need the combine next, but I think we could actually... We could run this home, I think, and get it all washed up, because I don't think we're going to need it for a while. Yeah, we'll get her washed up here, and then we'll get her put away. I think we're going to need it for quite a while. Get all that dirt off. Or the header here, and then might as well get the trailer too while we're at it. Yeah, I think eventually I will want to upgrade this combine yet one more time before we end the series. Get a little wider head. I'll have to see what we'll look at. And depends if something comes up in a sale too, I suppose, but we did buy this combine new, so it's kind of hard, you know, not to want to get something new again, because this will obviously have less hours on it than if we were to get something used. There we go. Ideally, I'd rather use a tractor for that, but okay. Soybeans are looking good. I think showed last time we weren't getting the full entire yield. I can't really figure out why that is, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, what were we at here? Oh, I guess the pH could have been a little higher. I don't know, I did everything else. I mulched and I did everything. Probably could have gotten the weeds a little earlier. Alright, so let's take our barley down to our flour factory. We're going to get some flour made out of this, and then this will get sent to the donut factory. We're going to distribute it directly, and then we can actually make a lot of money again. I am missing that easy money. Make sure we go in the right way here. I tend to want to go on the other side, but this is our entrance over here. Okay. So we got 7,900. Again, the animation on this gravity box is pretty amazing for a mod. They did a great job with this. Can we see the chute from the inside? Maybe. Oh yeah, that looks good. And the clothes looks good. That sound too is exactly what it sounds like. Okay, let's check our production. We got to get this running. And we have, it was barley flour, so we're going to run that. And we are in distributing, so that'll go right to our donut factory. So we'll let that fill up. We'll get that started. Sugar looks good. Eggs we were plenty on. We topped that up quite well. Alright, so I'm going to run this. I think we're good on this too. I'll put this wagon back at the farm. Oh, I'm going out the wrong way again. Hopefully there's no cops. No cops, no cops. We'll put this at the farm. I do want to probably buy another one of these gravity box wagons, but that'll be in due time. Try to utilize all the space on the farm here, and I think this is a good spot for these wagons. And we all have a double connection. Two of them work pretty good, I think. So I don't know if I'm going to need the Vultra again, but we'll just park it up here for now. And we'll take a look and see how our worker's doing. Well, it looks like he gave up. So we'll pick up for him. He went all the way to the end. That was good. Oh, he must have hit the tree. That's what it was. So I'll know in the future to kind of do the headland on this side anyway, at least. Actually, I think he might have missed some on the other side too. But for the most part, he got most of it, so I can't complain of that. Yeah, he did miss a little here on the end. Next time I'll probably just do the headland. It's always usually a safe bet to do the headland before sending a worker. I could probably take that John Deere up. I had the Lime 6 yet, didn't I? I have to check that. Actually, it's not too bad. Great demand at maple syrup sales. Let me check that. Holy, we could get 20 grand, and the top price in March would have been 16. So I think we should take our opportunity real quick. Where is the? We're down here. I'm gonna run this over there. That's an insane price. It would be foolish not to sell these right now. Alright, that was a nice surprise. Much appreciated. We'll park this over here. Farm is looking good though. I really like this. Setup is coming along. Again, we want to grow, but we don't want to grow too crazy because I should find a better spot for this. Put this in here maybe. I could probably put it against that wall maybe. I'll just set it here for now. Doesn't need to be in our front yard because I think that's where I'm going to keep the tractors mostly here is in front. Let's see, what did I come up here for? The rock picker. Grab the rock picker quick and then we'll get a worker on it. I suppose I should probably go around the headland. I haven't used this rock picker a whole lot, but that's been nice about this playthrough is I've only really needed it when we first purchased the field or after we plow. Because again, disc harrows don't bring up rocks, so it's very nice. Let's see, I gotta start on the far side with it because of those trees. I don't know if I'm gonna cut those trees down. I might end up doing that too. We'll see, but I'm gonna hit the headland here. And then I'll put a worker on it. Alright, so I did the 3 passes on the end down there. Hopefully that'll help the worker. Yeah, this is where this is gonna be a problem here because these tires offset. I'm gonna hit these trees. Makes it a little difficult in here. So I don't know if I will chop those down someday or not. It does give it kind of some personality, which I do like. But the ones over by the grass field really needed to go though, so that's why I got rid of those. I think the worker will be fine on this end, so hopefully he's alright with those trees. That offsets so much. I think eventually I will upgrade the rock picker and get a bigger one. Alright, that was close. He made her though. Good job. Alright. I'm gonna finish this last strip on the disc harrow. And then what I think I'm gonna do to finish this episode out is we'll run up and grab the forge wagon. And then we can get that straw picked up and then put into our straw factory. Alright. We'll keep the disc harrow down here. Yeah, he's gonna have some his work cut out for him there, so we'll let him get to it. Yeah, we'll keep the disc harrow down here. I gotta do field 3 here in the future. Actually, I've got to hit 6 too, so. And I am going to run up and we'll grab the forge wagon. I don't know if this is the best spot for the forge wagon. It seems like it's alright, but we kind of are going through the roof a little bit. Looks like I got a lot more swing room than I did in the shed, but we'll head down to 14 first. Should hopefully be able to get most of that on. I can't remember if I use the adjective. I think that's only for silage. Otherwise that should get topped up too. Hi, sheep! Whoa! Try to get most of this without raking, because it's one less step we gotta deal with, but I think a rake would have been nice. And then we can, like I said, we can use this straw. Oh, it looks like my worker's blocked. Let's check where he's at. Okay, why is he way over here? He went the wrong way. Alright, we'll check up on him in a little bit. Alright, I didn't quite get it all. That was really surprising to me that I wasn't able to get all of that on that wagon from that field. I thought for sure it would all fit, but it didn't. But I guess that's good because we could always use a lot for our production. Now this is the first time I'm coming through here after we landscape this. So we got this nice gate here, and then our straw drop triggers right here. If you're wondering, yeah, this grass keeps coming back. I've tried to get rid of it, have the blacktop up to the wall here, but it just keeps coming back, so I guess we'll just gotta live with it. If I can swing this wide enough. Oh yeah, that worked out good. And we can come in both ways there. And then close the gate when we're done. First time using it since we landscaped, so looks like it's functioning pretty well. Let's check out the production on that. So we got straw processing, the water's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm trying to think of which one, or if we should do both again. It looks like straw accessories are worth more, but what is our... Yeah, actually, straw accessories will make more money and it'll take less water too. So I'm only gonna run straw accessories. And we'll let that go. This actually runs pretty fast if I'm not mistaken. And that should distribute to our storage building. Or I suppose I could just grab this while we're here. And then I can finish up with 6. Or 14, excuse me. This is 6. Alright, just getting the last of it here. That was quite the pickup. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna get this ran over to the straw factory. And I think on the next episode, we'll look at getting, I think it was field 3 there. I gotta get that disced up, gotta get the rocks picked up. And I think it needs some, actually both fields if I'm not mistaken. Oops. Don't let the township see that. I think both fields 3 and 7 do need some fertilization. Actually, no, it was just 3. Both of them needed lime. So we'll do one application of slurry on 3. And we'll get that taken care of. And I'm gonna plant corn in that one, I believe I have planned. Probably have to rent a corn. I could actually probably think about buying a corn header. But actually, I don't know if I want to do that yet because I do want to upgrade our combine at some point. But I'll let the worker go ahead and finish up that field 7, and I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. So take care.